Everybody, welcome to your emergency meeting on where we're going to talk about the Bald Fraud press conference reaction and number 10 refusing to leave the football club. While you are watching live, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel, as I do plenty of Manchester United content on this channel. I do previews, match reactions, player ratings to every game, and obviously now and again I do live watch-alongs as well. So if that's your sort of game, please subscribe to this channel and please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. So right, let's get this underway. Let's start off by talking about the Bald Fraud, shall we, and his press conference reaction, which, again, he's been talking more PR bollocks. Honestly, when is this manager going to stop talking bollocks, man? It's absolutely ridiculous, honestly. The amount of excuses he keeps coming out with and that. Right, let's get this underway, shall we? I'm just able to bring the link up on Safari. Let's read through what this fraudulent manager has been saying. Honestly, it's absolutely wow. If you think it couldn't get any worse, my hate towards this manager is growing every single day. But Mr. Joshy J, he's got you into the final this season in the FA Cup. He won you a trophy last season. You should back him. You should be happy. This and that. And what? And what? Yeah? He's literally my most disliked manager ever because the way he treats the players and that. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. Let's listen to the fraudulent manager. Let's read it. Manchester Evening News, this has come up on. Here we go. Let's start off with Jadon Sancho. The Bald Fraud said Jadon Sancho swarm on loan. Borussia Dortmund is a win-win situation for United. Sancho has not played for his parent club since August the 26th, and he was banished by the Bald Fraud for publicly accusing him lying over a mission from Manchester squad against Arsenal in September. Dortmund re-signed Sancho on loan €3.5, raising to €7.5 million in January, excelled in their Champions League semi-final. First win over Paris Saint-Germain. United bought Sancho for €72.9 million in 2021, and he at least €30 million would be demanded in compliance with the Premier League profitability and sustainability rules. Sancho's refusal to apologise ensured he trained away from the first team. Again, which the Bald Fraud is part of the issue, because look at what's happened since going back to Dortmund. He's playing like the Jadon Sancho hold again. So just goes to show the Bald Fraud has completely ruined his career at Manchester United. He's gone back to Dortmund and he's literally got them back on track again. Unbelievable. Here we go. Apparently, number 8 is going to be injured, so that's a bit of a blow, but I'm sure we'll play someone else in his position, someone else who can fulfill the role. But obviously, our game is on the Monday night from Crystal Palace. Here we go. This is it. Now we're getting on to more in the press conference here. The Bald Fraud gives update entry. Scott didn't train so far in this week, but I expect him back in training on Saturday, and we have to see if he's 100% available or for parts. And the game versus Burnley, we had an issue with number 8. He's a down for Monday. We all know Bruno. We all know number 8. Never rule him out for any game. He will do the best to be available. Johnny Evans returned today for the team training tomorrow. We are off, and then 2 days until the game. Martial was partly in team training. The ball trolled on Sancho. So let's say this yesterday he played a very good, and he's a very good player. Only because he's got away from you, mate. Dear me. Absolutely. This manager, how many more players is he going to fall out with, for fuck's sake? Seriously. Yesterday he showed why Manchester United bought him. Yes, because he had potential, but apparently your responsibility, you're the one who's responsible for ruining his career, mate. Dear me. High value Manchester United, which is good. I'm happy for Jadon for the performance yesterday, and we see what's going to happen in the future. The ball rolled on Wilcox. I didn't say I had a chance. We talk every day from now. From last week, in every short periods, we have to build an intense relationship. Oh yeah, okay, mate, cool. More PR bollocks. Stating the obvious, of course. We are working now to plan. We had a plan already before he steps in, of course. We have to get aligned. It takes time, but we don't have so much time. Not when you're a professional, mate. It doesn't take time whatsoever. The ball trolled on challenging faces. Always a lot of work. It sounds a bit like it's normal, but when you go into transfer window, here you go again. He's mentioning the injuries, but the injuries had a big impact. Yeah, whatever. What a load of waffle. We know also we are still below the levels from expectations. No shit, Sherlock. Manchester United has, so we have to catch up. And I'm going into my 5th window. 2 windows, quite okay. 2 we missed. We have to make new improvements to the squad. More than likely, you're not going to be here, mate. Dear me. Absolutely, what a load of waffle, honestly. The ball's ruled on top 6 and 7. Of course, it's important, but we have 2 opportunities. 1 in the league and 1 in the FA Cup. Forget about the FA Cup. We are not winning the FA Cup, yeah? Forget it. Man City will destroy us. So, more waffle by the ball ruled. Ten Hag, the ball's ruled on the Europa League. Definitely it will have an impact on the budget, but I'm sure Manchester United is very attractive team. Bullshit, because you've been playing pragmatic football all season. So more bollocks. And club to play for many players will be very happy to play for Manchester United, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever. Another squad overhaul. It's a joke. As long I've worked every summer, every window, 200 players getting interest from Manchester United. We did some research, and also every summer we sell all the players in our squad, which make you all the headlines. That takes responsibility. How you make such a headline? Find a good source if there's some truth in it. More PR bollocks. The ball's ruled on number 10. I can't tell. So it was last week after Coventry. His issue hasn't healed so far. Yeah, let's move on from that. Yeah, what a load of waffle, man. Absolute waffle. This manager talks so much rubbish, honestly. Oh, dear me. The sooner we get him out, the better. Mr. Joshy J. Good evening, Hayden Cox. Good evening to you. Sorry I'm a bit late reading the live chats. It's here we go. It's just come up on my phone as well. I was just reading the press conference reaction, but again, what a load of absolute PR bollocks by this manager. How many more times is he going to blame the injuries, man? It's not sustainable. Do you hear other managers moaning and bitching about the injuries? No, you don't. So Why on earth is it this manager has to keep going on and on and on and on about the injuries? It's so like a broken fucking record. Get a rest, yeah? And why don't you pack your bags and get out? But, Mr. Joshy J, you could win the trophy this season again. And what? And what? Yeah? This manager is literally the worst manager ever. How many players is he falling out with? And how many more players will he fall out with? There's loads of rumours going around saying, oh, the players back this manager. Well, of course they fucking don't back the manager. Otherwise, they would be performing much better. But player power's taking over, Mr. Joshy J. Oh, get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin. Adla Basara. Ia de puta. Bate Animenu Ia de puta, as the famous Lee Gunner would say. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of this manager. I've never disliked a manager as much as the Bald Fraud. Honestly, he does my head in just time and time again with the excuses. It's like, don't you have anything better to talk about? Seriously, I'm fed up of it, man. Honestly, I find it just so jarring to listen to. Just listening to him literally every week in, week out, repeating himself. It's like, you're not good enough for Manchester United Football Club. And the amount of excuses you come out with in the press conference just shows you're not up to Manchester United standards. But what's the plan? If you sack him, maybe give him another season, Mr. Joshy J. Most fans on the PR channels want to give the Bald Fraud another season, but I don't, because I am landing the minerals of my football club. I know for sure this manager is not the right one for the long term. The media can brush it under the carpet all they like, but I can see through this, honestly. I can see through this manager, and I know for sure he is not the right one to take us forward all the time. It's absolutely pathetic and ridiculous. Just listening to this manager keep waffling and waffling and waffling. It's like, don't you have anything better to do? Why not set the standards and say, right, I want you to listen to me. I want you to perform for me. I want to be on your side. I want to be building a good relationship. But no, instead he's falling out with loads and loads of players. It's just like, when is this manager going to change? And obviously, the football has been trashed this season. But it's the injuries, Mr. Joshy J. Oh, again, just stop with the excuses, yeah? Just stop. It's like, I'm almost banging my head against the wall. How much waffle and waffle this manager really talks. I've never known a person like it, man. Honestly. Wow. And he said that Johnny Evans and Martial are back in training. I mean, as if we missed them too. They haven't done much, have they? But Johnny Evans has done a decent job recently, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah? Johnny Evans is 36 years old. And do you think Manchester United Football Club should be bringing in a 37-year-old or 36-year-old back to the football club? Do me a favour and raise the standards, yeah? Instead of lowering them down to the floor, raise them and hold your football club accountable and say, this is not sustainable, bringing back a 36-year-old, because it just isn't. Look, he's done a solid job this season, right? Fair play. I would give him that, but to bring a centre-back back to the football club at that age is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Unbelievable. Good evening to you, FNC Gaming. And wow, Chelsea 2-0 up against Spurs. Last time I looked, it was currently 1-0. But yeah, I mean, look, there's rumours today also from the Football Athletic, which, like I said on my brief, I wouldn't trust that fucking source to run me a hot bath because they talk a load of absolute bollocks. They're on about keeping the balls ruled on for another year because there's no managers available. I mean, again, what a load of PR bollocks. There's plenty managers available. Go and get me a Thomas Tuchel or someone like that. They will raise the standards and they will make sure that player power doesn't take over. But Jose Mourinho couldn't get a tune out on them players, Mr. Joshy J. They threw him under the bus and they'll throw another manager under the bus. Well, Ineos better get ruthless then and the next manager and say, no, player power is not going to take over. You are going to be on my side and you're going to get behind the team and that. You're going to get behind me and you're going to play well for the fans. The reason why player power is winning with the balls ruled is because obviously the balls ruled, ETH, has a reputation of falling out the players. But you can't blame ETH on everything, Mr. Joshy J. Or not, but he's mainly responsible for the downfall this season. Let's have it right, yeah? He's literally come out with loads of waffle, and the downfall has just began most of the season, unfortunately. It's just an absolute joke and a disgrace, and I feel embarrassed, guys. I really do. I'm not going to lie, guys, but there you go. It is what it is, but Ineos better show the Emeralds that we need to change this manager, regardless if we win the FA Cup or not. But why do you want a manager sacked if you win in the FA Cup, Mr. Joshy J? Because look at Louis van Gaal, right? He never got to celebrate an FA Cup win. He was sacked immediately and replaced by Jose Mourinho, which no doubt about it, Jose Mourinho was literally our most successful manager since Sir Alex Ferguson by winning the Carabao Cup and the Europa League in his first season. Then in his second season in the Premier League, he got second place. So, and then third season, obviously, third season syndrome. It all went wrong for him. But stop being brutal, Mr. Joshy J. Get in the bin, Hayden Cox. Joking, mate. You're a real one, but any mutants, get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin. But yeah, Hayden Cox, I like you, mate, but anyone else, they can jog on, yeah? Get in the bin. Like, this bald scrawled can get in the bin. Number 10 can get in the bin. This PR bollocks can get in the bin, honestly. All they can just get in the bin, man. Leave me alone. Ha ha ha. And what? And what? But yeah, I'm sick and tired of it, man. Honestly, it's like, enough is enough now. I just want to see my football club competing for like titles and trophies and that, because no doubt about it, how many times have the football team got out of jail this season? Manchester United are literally one of the most luckiest football teams in England this season. The amount of games we've won when we shouldn't have won, the amount of games we've drawn when we should have lost is crazy, absolutely crazy. But these PR accounts and these mutants are like completely brushed it under the carpet. When we win matches, they don't talk about the poor performances, but I do, because it should not be forgotten, because the way the team's been performing this season, them players should be on crime watch. Get them on crime watch. Oh, Manchester United players wanted. If anyone's seen these Manchester United players, call this number and tell them to report back to training and do extra training and that. If I had it my own way, I'd make them players do extra training if they try and throw the next manager under the bus, because whoever replaces the bald fraud and that, Ineos needs to be ruthless, and so does the next manager. But we've got a ruthless manager already, Mr. Joshy J. Again, more excuses. We do not have a ruthless manager. We've just got a ruthless manager just got a manager who's an absolute bully, and he just keeps talking, going on and on and on and on and on. Honestly, I find it so wow, absolutely unbelievable. I wonder if the Bulls ruled will play the kids in the Premier League now that you can't qualify for the Champions League. Who knows, Hayden Cox, but really, we should be going out to win many games to build momentum for the FA Cup final. I think we'll get hammered, but we got to at least show some fights in the FA Cup final. And I say, excuse me, and I say we need to win as many games as possible until now for the FA Cup final, just to build momentum and get into the Europa League, because being in the UEFA Conference League, I mean, if you're in the Conference League, that is just embarrassing for a club like Manchester United's magnitude, man. It just wouldn't sit right with me. It really wouldn't. But that press conference today by the Bulls ruled, it just goes to show that every time how my hate grows towards this manager. But, you're not a true fan, Mr. Joshy J. You don't get behind the manager. Just get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin. So what if we win the trophy and the Bulls ruled it stays on? Do I all of a sudden have to back the process? No, I don't, because I'm trusting my own process, okay? But, you should be getting behind the team, Mr. Joshy J. Look, I am behind the team, but when they get it wrong, I will call the team out, okay? It's just like, these excuses, man. It's just seriously. Wow, no wonder why I can't wait for this season to end. So I can't keep hearing the Bulls ruled in his press conferences, because they're just they make no sense whatsoever. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hayden Cox. I got this off of CN Fans, this t-shirt, this Manchester United ones. Some of your fans said they'll be happy if you get in the conference. I mean, yes, it's a tournament we never won, but for fuck's sake, Manchester United playing like literally pub teams. Nah, get out here, man. Seriously, get out of here. It's like, wow, unbelievable. If you're happy playing pub teams, then be my guest, but I'm seriously not. It's like you'll be playing teams who I've never really heard of. It's embarrassing. It really is. Absolutely embarrassing. But, yeah, absolutely fed up of this manager, man. It's like, enough's enough now. It's like, how much more do I have to take with this manager? Am I really going to have to go through another season just listening to this dross? But go and support another club, Mr. Joshy J. No, I will not go and support another club. I will be fully behind my football club. But you keep calling out the managers and the players, Mr. Joshy J, for your own PR. There's no PR on this channel, I tell you. You want PR? Go listen to the Mutants channel, yeah? The United Stand, the United Hughes, Stratford Paddock. Go listen to them and leave me out this, yeah? Dear me, honestly. The amount of bollocks I have to hear in this fan base is just... but some football fans in a nutshell these days. Twitter has to play a big part to it. And so does these PR fan channels as well. They need to take huge responsibility for why fans are like they are today. It's because they've been absolutely driven into PR bollocks. And I tell you, it's like an absolute virus at times. It's like you think you've contained it, and then you have more mutants who keep coming into the live chat talking absolute rubbish. For example, like Lee Gunner and that, how many mutants are on his live chat? It's like unbelievable, but it is what it is. They don't have anything better to do, and I, for one, just take it for a pinch of salt. I can care less what you think. If you like my content, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. Really don't care whatsoever. Can't believe you want £110 million for number 10. Who the fuck would be silly enough to pay that? Ridiculous, Hayden Cox. But also, I've heard he's refusing to leave this football club. I mean, who on earth refuses to leave the football club? This is why Ineos should get ruthless, right? Have a meeting with number 10 and say, right, you're going in the summer, you're leaving because you've been nothing but trouble for this football club recently, and we don't want you as part of our project. But he did the kids, Mr. Joshy J. He's a child's feeder. He can do no wrong. No wrong. And what? And what? Yeah? Literally, I couldn't care less what he's done off the pitch. It's on the pitch I care about. And really, this has had a huge impact on him because he's been nowhere near the same player ever since being a child feeder. Honestly, yes, he did some good things last season, but did I get giddy about it? No, I didn't, because I just knew it wasn't going to last for number 10. I knew he'd get back to playing absolute rubbish. I can see through this guy, but the PR channels can't. They will still be backing him and that. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But there you go. End of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? But I will carry on calling out the minerals of my football team. I will carry on landing it. Not many are calling out the bald rules. It's almost like myself and Saeed TV are the only two on YouTube who are landing the minerals for our football club. It's because myself and Saeed TV, we care about this football club. And we know for sure that the ball's ruled and number 10 should absolutely leave this football club. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy how many fans actually defend the ball's ruled and number 10. And yeah, I've had a couple of mutants come on my videos and say, oh, majority of the fans at Old Trafford are still behind the ball's ruled. Again, more PR bollocks from that channel, you see. The United stand, I find it absolutely so wow. How much trash is being spoken on that channel at the moment is absolutely alarming, honestly. The United Stand used to be my favourite channel, but now it's a PR channel, and I hardly watch it these days because I just cannot be bothered, honestly. It's so annoying to listen to, just listening to fans talk rubbish and a load of waffle as well. Love how you point at the camera when talking about mutants. Yeah, I know, absolutely, Hayden Cox. I love it as well because, like I say, I'm landing the minerals for my football club, and I couldn't care less what others think. If you're on board with it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. I'm not changing anytime soon. This channel is approaching the 1K, so just goes to show that people must like my content if I'm getting more popular in that. Because, like I say, I'm landing the minerals. I'm doing completely different things to what like these PR channels do. I'm not creating PR. I'm calling out the PR, and I've called out the bald rule today for his bullshit. I've called the fans out for still being on the PR side. It's about time the fans who are still on the bald ruled side that they started to raise the standards and that, because instead the standards are being down on the floor with rubbish players being bought in, failed managers. It's just like, wow, when is this going to end for Manchester United? I mean, Arsenal are a PR football club, but we've taken PR to another level, man. Honestly, the amount of PR what comes out our football club is ridiculous. Honestly, it's just like, why does so much PR have to come out? It's like, why can't you be sensible in answering these questions the bald ruled in your press conferences? Honestly, then maybe you'll be more popular with the fans. Majority of the fans, I think, do call him out, but not many on YouTube call him out, because these days Manchester United fans just seem to accept mediocrity and that they're fully behind the ball rules. Yeah, Mark Goldfish used to call out Jose Mourinho, yet he won't call out this manager. Make it make sense, honestly. Even though we are doing okay with the special on Jose Mourinho, after a while I started calling him out because I knew the football was nowhere near sustainable and he lost the dressing room, so he had to leave, even though he was our most successful manager. I mean, I wanted Ollie out, but with Ollie, we played a lot more exciting football, in my opinion. We attacked much more. The players were behind Ollie. You could tell how much this job meant to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, even though he was unfortunately out his depth. And I gave him quite a bit of time before I turned to Ollie out. Even though the cut-off point reached eventually and I turned to Ollie out, I was fully behind him for much more longer than the ball crawled. The ball crawled just absolutely drains me. It's just like, this is why half the time when he's talking, I put the mute button on because I just cannot be asked to listen to waffle. I rather listen to football fans who come out flat out, say it how it is. It's as simple as that. I can't believe he swore too in the press conference. Yeah, I know, and also smiling as well. Again, he's doing that for PR. He's only smiling because he'll know if he doesn't smile on that and show any personality, he would get called down for it. See, I know this manager too well. And regardless of the FA Cup final, I still say we need to sack him. But why would you sack a manager who's won you 2 trophies in 2 seasons, Mr. Joshy J? It's because I know if we keep him on any longer, more players will fall out with him and it will get absolutely real peak for us. Forget about us competing for league titles and more trophies. If more players down tools on this manager, then it's like this manager is fighting a losing battle. I'd love him to win the FA Cup, right? Even though I'm not a fan of him, love him to win the FA Cup and then pack his bags and say, right, I don't actually think I can for this football club. I'm going to hand the reins over to someone else. Are you watching darts on TV, mate? I might put it on now, actually, Hayden Cox. Yeah, I'll put it on now, actually. See what's happening. But, yeah, look, we know as a football club, we have a lot of work to do. But if Ineos keep this manager out, and if the rumours are true by the Football Athletic, we are looking to keep the balls crawled on next season, then immediately I am Ineos out, because shall I tell you why? Then that would just show that they're as bad as the Glazers. But Mr. Joshy J, they're bringing in their own board members. You need to get behind Ineos. Look, Ineos are not immune from criticism, okay? The Glazers have absolutely destroyed us this last decade or so. So if Ineos gets it wrong, I will be calling them out and I will be asking them to step down if they keep this manager on. Because if it gets even more peak for us next season, this will be on Ineos, man. Honestly, this will be on Sir Jim and his board. Yes, we're trying to build something here. City offered 25 million for number 10. I mean, again, that's probably PR bollocks, mate, because why would City want number 10 when he's literally a Manchester United player? That's ridiculous. That's got to be more waffle, honestly. I'm not saying you're wrong, but wow, Villa to Olympiacos or bloody heck. I know they're losing, right? Last time I looked, the score was 1-0. But yeah, look, if you're still behind this manager, fair enough. But I tell you what, you are trusting your own process. He may be your manager, but he's not my manager. It's as simple as that. He's not been my manager ever since we got knocked out in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle United. Just because we win, maybe if we win the FA Cup and that, fans think, oh, you're not a true fan if you don't get behind him and that. It's just like, seriously, get in the bin, yeah? Why am I not a true fan? Just because I want a manager out, it makes me fake fan, does it? Nah, get out of here, man. Seriously. That makes me what you call a realistic, passionate fan, not doing anything for my PR, because I'm calling it out. I'm just saying it how it is, and that's what I will always do on this YouTube channel. Whether you like it or not, I will always call this stuff out. But yeah, you'll still have fans defending the players and the Bulls rules. At the end of the day, it's almost like I'm trying to land the minerals myself. But who cares? Let me do it on my own. I want to fight for my football club. I want to know what's best for my football club. Until that day comes, it's like I'm on my own, really. Like I said, apparently myself and Saeed TV, we're the only two, really, who is landing the minerals at this football club. The others just do a lot of things to just clicks and views, but not myself and Saeed TV. We just flat out say it how it is. Even Lee Gunner said on his live video last night that I just say it how it is, because it's true. I do. I don't hide behind the fence for anyone. As I put the darts on now, it's currently cross 3, Humphreys 2. 3-2 to cross. Luke Humphreys obviously is the darts world champion, and that who won the darts world championship back in January. But yeah, absolutely wow. Just listening to these fans and the Bulls rules this season, it's like, give me a rest, man, honestly. I can't cope, man. This is why I need a break. While it's good that it's good for the channel putting out United content, but I can't wait for the season to end, man. I really can't, because we just need to reset and go again next season. Even with Ineos, look, realistically, to win another league title, you're looking at a timescale, really, of 3 to 5 years, or maybe even 5 to 7 years before we get a team competing for league titles. If we go down the same route as Chelsea, just bringing in kids and that will hamper us even more, and we'll get absolutely nowhere. That will hold us back as a team. It's like if you just had a team with senior players, no younger kids, you'll get found out. So either way, you're snookered, aren't you? Absolutely snookered. No, I take that back. 1-1 is you can't defend. Yes, Hayden Cox, I agree. The amount of goals we've been conceding this season is nowhere near good enough. But that's not the Bulls' fault, Mr. Joshy J. That's the defenders. He can use the excuse of injuries all he likes, but he's responsible for the team making mistakes because of the team selection and that. So, again, more PR waffle by fans who think that. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of it. Why? Why do they do it for? Why do you always concede last-minute penalties? I'd love to know, Hayden Cox, because that's what's been happening, unfortunately, mate, recently, where we keep conceding last-minute penalties. It's just nowhere near good enough at the end of the day. That's not it right. It's nowhere near good enough, is it, mate? It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But the way these players have been defending this season, it's like they should be locked up and put into custody, locked up into football jail, and have punishment, put them in a cell for 24 hours or something. Then they would learn the hard way, won't they? But nope. In this country, it's soft mentality. If I was a manager, I'd have the dressing room in lockdown and say, right, this isn't nowhere near good enough and nowhere near sustainable. No one is leaving this dressing room until you listen to what I have to say. But the players won't listen to you, Mr. Joshy J. I'm fucking make sure they'll listen to me, because there'll be no way leaving this changing room until I finish what I gotta say. It's as simple as that. They'll be going nowhere. Now, I couldn't care less if they kicked off, because at the end of the day, I'll be the manager in a football club, and it'll be up to me to make sure law and order is kept in line. Honestly, that is the manager's job. Well done on your trophy earlier, mate, for the Green Army. Oh, thank you on my FIFA 20 Great Career mode. It's as if the players are trying to get him sacked. I agree, Hayden Cox, but yet these PR channels think that the players are on the bald-ruled side. What I'm saying, no, they are not on the bald-ruled side. Why do you think they're underperforming? Because they want him sacked. I know it, and many others should know it as well, but again, because the PR channels and these mutants online, it's like they won't admit it. They just want to carry on talking bollocks because they're being paid to talk bollocks, these fan channels, by the football club and that, and to talk bollocks on social media as well. It's like these bigger YouTubers, right, are being monitored by the football clubs, and Chelsea Football Club had tried to cancel Johnny Minerals, but he's having none of it. He's saying, "You can't cancel me." Same as if I got to them levels, Manchester United tried to cancel me. They won't succeed because I will carry on calling out the stuff at my football club because I care about this football club. I've been supporting them for 24 and a half years, coming up to 25 years now, and I have experienced about what 6 Premier League titles in my lifetime, a few FA Cup wins, a couple of Carabao Cup wins. I'm used to my team winning trophies. The way we've been performing the last few seasons or so, this isn't Manchester United, man. This is not the football club I've known. You've been brutal tonight, mate. Yes, because I'm landing the minerals, mate. Like I said, there's really only 2 of us on YouTube who are fighting for this football club. Well, you can say the PR channels are fighting for the football club as well, but they're just doing it for clicks and views. I'm fighting for the football club because I'm passionate and I'm a fan who cares and does not do things to just click and views, yeah? I'm a football fan at the end of the day who is 31 years old, who is demanding for success. Yes, with these new owners and that, with Ineos, we may be in pain for the short term, but I'm willing to accept short term pain for long term success. When we bring in new players, right, they would need a couple, maybe seasons to develop and become good in that. But even when we bring in new players, will they be immune from criticism? No, they won't. But will I praise them if they do a good job? Of course I will. Again, because that's what makes you a true fan. You want to be a true fan for your football club, and that's what I am, being a true fan for my football club. Like, fans can carry on talking bollocks all they like, but you're not going to suck me into talking bollocks, that's for sure. Because, like I say, I'm just a 31-year-old producing my own YouTube content, and that 1K is not too far away from me. So if you are a Manchester United fan watching this, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I do plenty of Manchester United videos on this channel. You know, I do match previews, match reactions, player ratings, and on the odd occasion, live watch-alongs, which on Monday I am doing a live watch-along to the Crystal Palace game. I'm thinking of going live at 7 o'clock so we can chat for an hour before the game starts. Because many YouTube channels actually go live an hour before kickoff. So I'm thinking of doing an hour live before the game. We just chat before the game starts. We'll start the live watch on about 7. And we can have a talk about the team selection and everything, can give you score predictions and that. But it's just like, wow, if number 10 is refusing to leave the football club, now we should dock his wages, dock his payment, and tell him to get the fuck out, yeah? Number 10 is literally my most disliked player at this football club. I'm not a fan of 21, but or Anthony Martial, but there's something number 10 is really doing my head in. He really winds me up so much. This is why we need to bin him off in the summer. I couldn't care less of the stuff he's done off the pitch. It's on the pitch. But you mean disrespectful to the charities, Mr. Joshy J? No, not to the charities. I'm talking about number 10, okay? Because he should be focusing on stuff on the pitch instead of off the pitch. Then maybe we might get a tune out of him, yeah? Dear me. Enough of listening to the excuses, yeah? Just shocking, honestly. But, like I say, half the time, it's almost like you're fighting the losing battle between these PR channels and the mutants. But does it bother me? No, it doesn't, because I will carry on landing it. Like Johnny Mimbrels will carry on landing it. Saeed TV, Lee Gunner for Arsenal, he will carry on landing it. So, yeah, absolutely. As we can see in the darts now, Luke Humphries is beginning to make a comeback now on Cross. So here's Karrion Kross with a throw. As he's on the darts. And that's 89 even requires now. Luke Humphries here. 180. Mike Corey's coming back. Luke Humphries is coming back. Now, what's Cross got in response? He requires 89. Goes to the double 16. Misses. Double 8. Oh, he's missed again. Wow. Cross now requires 8. Luke Humphries requires 67. Onto the green. Double 8. 5-5. All to play for now. Wow, this is going to be an epic last leg, isn't it? But, yeah, look, the sooner number 10 leaves this football club, the better. I just want number 10 gone, man. He's caused too much damage to this football club. And it's like the press conference, the press and media just absolutely have a field day. Keep talking about number 10 and that. It's so boring to listen to. Just spin off number 10, yeah? Yes, he's done some good things in the football club, but it's time to move him on. Put him out of his misery, man. Let's get someone else in, honestly. And it just goes to show the Bulls Crawled is an absolute bully, because look at Jadon Sancho, right? Look how well he's doing for Borussia Dortmund. He's gone back there and he's looking like the player before we signed him. It's because he knows he formed him well. All right, took him a few games to get going again, but he was absolutely superb against Paris Saint-Germain last night. I watched that game. He was unbelievable. And, yeah, absolutely fantastic. He really was. It'll be interesting to see who wins this leg of darts. As usually I only watch darts when it's the World Championship, but recently I've been watching the Premier League darts. It's good fun. Luke Humphries here. And that is 140, I believe. Yep, 140. Here, Cross. Oh, red. And he requires 72. Luke Humphries, 104. Oh, treble 16. Oh, just missed. Luke Humphries just missed that. Could that be a missed opportunity for Luke Humphries? Can Cross go through to the final? Oh, on the red. Oh, he's missed the number 6. Aiming for the double 3. He's done it. Cross is through. Wow. Luke Humphries almost came back, but it was not enough. It's that missed opportunity. He missed his opportunity by throwing that dart when he just put it wide in that. Yeah, I've really got into watching the darts recently. It's good fun, man. It really is. But if you are watching live or afterwards, let me know what you think of the situation at number 10, because I feel enough is enough now. Even if you are the most passionate number 10 fans, surely you got to say enough is enough now. Just draw the line on it, yeah? say this is not acceptable and it's time for you to move on. It's like he is the most protected player ever in the English media. It's like you cannot criticize him. Otherwise, it's like the press and media will defend him. It's ridiculous. Again, all for PR and that. And do I believe the whole team are up for sale? Possibly, but according to the Bald Scrawled, no player is up for sale. He's denied the rumours. Well, of course he will, because he's trying to protect his PR and that. So that's not right. But I know for sure that there's so many players will need to go, and if a lot of them are up for sale, bloody brilliant. Get rid of them. But if you want 110 million for number 10 Manchester United, you're making a huge mistake, because who on earth would pay a player 110 million who's seen absolute rubbish recently? Let's have it right here. It's like they wouldn't. So you should be lowering the price, really. You want to sell number 10, just lower the price so we can offload him. There's rumours that Arsenal want him. I tell you what, Arsenal should steer clear of him. Shall I tell you the reason why Arsenal are linked with number 10? It's all for PR. As Lee Gunner says, it's more PR stories than that. And if they sign him, he'll be the perfect player in that for PR. So Arsenal, my advice would be, do not sign number 10. You can do so much better than that. I even sent in a super chat to Lee Gunner and said to him that Arsenal could do so much better than signing number 10, because why on earth would you sign him for when he's literally done nothing for this football club recently? I mean, last season he scored loads of goals. Great, that's your job as a forward or winger, to score loads of goals, which he did well with it, but then he drifted away because he got way too big for his boots and started doing stuff in the community. It's just like any number 10 fans defending that, wow, you need to have a word with yourself. You really do, because it's nowhere near good enough and sustainable. We are meant to be an elite football club, and allowing players to do stuff like that just shows that we're not elite. We're not a serious football club like what Real Madrid, Bayern Munich are. And you gotta say it, Man City, they set the standards every year to win because they're good in that. That's what they are good at, Man City. But unfortunately, a load of football fans will just listen to PR and listen to fans talking rubbish, which to me I find absolutely exhausting and jarring. But to me, instead of listening to rubbish, I call it out, because I believe that's what makes me a good YouTuber, by calling it out. Yes, I know my channel's not massive yet, but it is approaching that 1K, so anyone watching and you like your football videos and Manchester United videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel for Manchester United content, and please subscribe to my main channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. That's not too far off already from 150 subscribers. That's currently on 125. So, yeah, that channel's doing all right for itself, in all seriousness. But, yeah, it's just, wow, unbelievable. What changes do Manchester United need to make to be successful as a football club? No doubt, maintaining high standards and having the right players in the team, but half the time we just don't have the minerals to call it out, unfortunately. It's just absolutely wow. But again, it's because the PR channels, they need to take responsibility for it, but unfortunately they won't, because the PR channels just do not care. They don't care what they say. All they care about is just putting on good publicity for the football club, and the football club paying these fan channels to talk like it. If ever I was offered by a role to do like PR and that by Manchester United, I'd literally say fuck off and get in the bin. Then mutants be like, oh, Mr. Joshy J, you can't say that. You can't tell your team to fuck off if they offer you a role. I think you find I can because on my channel there's no PR. I have all the freedom in the world on my channel to say exactly what I like. So you can either get on board with it or throw your toys out the pram. It's as simple as that. And I highly advise and recommend what path you should take. Oh yeah, get on board with it. But there'll be fans who won't get on board with it. There'll be fans thinking, oh, what the fuck is this fan on about? He's a negative fan. There's no negativity on this channel. We talk facts and we land it. We absolutely land it on this channel because that's what I do. I'm a Manchester United fan, a passionate Manchester United fan, a fan who's been following them for nearly 25 years. And if we lose in the FA Cup final, then I'm calling for the balls ruled to get sacked. Even if we win the FA Cup, but I'm still calling for the balls ruled to get sacked. Guess who I am, Josh? Oh, good evening to you, Ryan Gaming SK. I believe, were you subscribed to me in the past? If you were, you're a very loyal viewer. And welcome back. If you are a part of my channel again, welcome back. Let me know who you are, because I'm curious now to find out who you are. But no doubt about it, the way you look at it, this is going to be... Oh, Ryan! Ryan David Ball! Yeah, you're my cousin! Hello, mate. How you doing? How's things going on for you? I hope you're well, mate. I hope things are going well. I hope your two kids are well, mate, because recently I seen you had another one. I hope Sophie's doing well, your partner, and your two children. But thank you for joining me this evening, mate. I appreciate that. Ryan Gaming SK. I'm back, mate. Was just taking the dog out. I've just been watching a bit in the darts, mate. Crosby Humphreys at 6-5 and Littler hammered Michael Smith at 6-1. So Cross and Littler are battling it out tonight in the final. Quite interesting, that. But yeah, I was just saying hello to my cousin as he just joins me in the live chat. But either way you look at it, yeah, that's right. Doing well, thanks, mate. In London at the moment. You're welcome, mate. And yeah, they are all good, thanks. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Ryan. I really am, mate. Training was good tonight. That's good, Hayden Cox. Did you have a good session, did you? I had a good session yesterday at my social unit. What I did, that's crazy. Good to chat to cousins. Yeah, I had a good session yesterday, good social session, over my unit with my social group. Well, it's not my unit, it's the social group's unit. I went there to play a bit of Uno and we played a bit of Jenga as well and indoor football. It was very good day, really was. Nice to hang out with a couple of my mates and just having a bit of social time. It really is. They're the people who I play football with. It's indoor football, mate. I don't do indoor football very often, but when I go to this unit, sometimes we do indoor football on the odd occasion. So we're using these big tennis balls as footballs. We're not using proper footballs. So just in case they hit the ceiling, they don't do any proper damage. You're doing amazing, mates. Keep up the good work. Love watching your videos. Some of them are funny as hell, especially your rants. Yeah, I know, Ryan. I love them. Honestly, I absolutely love my rants. They make people laugh so much because, like I say, I'm just saying it how it is. I'm landing it, mate. Yeah, but no doubt about it. Either way you look at it, for Manchester United, this summer is going to be huge. I just want us to get rid of players who are no longer behind this football club, who are only playing for the money instead of the badge. Think grown up. I used to see real ballers like the class of '92. They used to play such great football in the class of 92 and the players in the early 2000s. Like, I was blessed to watch Ruud van Nistelrooy. What a player Ruud van Nistelrooy was. Honestly, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, David Beckham, Nicky Butt, Gary Neville, Phil Neville. It's endless with the amount of footballers I used to watch. Footballers who cared. Instead of paying the big bucks and that, like in today's market, them players were a bargain these days. Players we buy these days are too expensive. But it's the reality of football these days, isn't it? Yeah, especially well. Do you remember that, Josh? Oh, yes, I do, mate. That's gold, Ryan, honestly, because I wasn't expecting it, mate, honestly. Just that moth and turning up from nowhere. Just crazy, absolutely crazy. But Littler and Cross coming up next in the final. I'm going to do a bit of commentary on the final so we can listen. Well, I can't have the darts on in the background, so I can watch it. I can carry on talking, but if there is a player who I'd love to get rid of, it's one of them would just be number 10 right now, because he's not playing for the badge and his mind is focused on stuff off the pitch. It's like, focus on your stuff on the pitch, yeah? I want your head to be screwed on. I want you to be focused in this football club. If you cannot remain focused, get out of here. It's as simple as that. But I do hope Arsenal don't come in for him. A lot of Manchester United fans are going, oh, come on, Arsenal, come in for number 10. But really, they'll be shooting themselves in the foot because he'll just be producing more PR for Arsenal Football Club, like what he does for us, number 10. Number 10 is just a player who's become a PR puppet, honestly. It's just like so annoying, honestly. But he's not the only one who's become a PR puppet. There's so many footballers who've become PR puppets. It's like, wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why football is not the same as it used to be while growing up. Growing up, I used to think, wow, we have ballers in the game. Cannot believe how many subs you got now, mate. You hit that 1K soon and you can celebrate. Yes, absolutely. And when I do hit that 1K, I will be doing a marathon stream where I may even do a live Q&A and get a takeaway to celebrate. And we can enjoy the takeaway on stream together. Maybe like a Chinese takeaway or something. Because I believe that'd be good. We can just have a Q&A, just talk about the stuff I like doing. You can ask me anything and we can have a general chat and do a marathon stream, like a 4-hour stream or something. How goals will that be? An epic 1K stream. Mr. Is what I'm going to call Josh now. Like Lee Gunner, he calls me Mr. Josh, but that's fine. He doesn't know how to pronounce my name properly, but if he did come on my channel, I would explain to him how you pronounce it. But if people want to call me Mr. Josh, that's fine. Some call me Mr. Josh H. Some actually think I am Mr. Josh H instead of Mr. Joshy J. Which, if you tell my phone to say Mr. Joshy J, it will say Mr. Josh H. Lovely. I love Lee Gunner as well, mate. He's my favourite YouTuber by far. Johnny Memrals is my second YouTuber. Memrals FC. And a new YouTuber who has recently created a channel, Michael.Chelsea FC, who comments on my videos a lot. He's another one of my favourite YouTubers, a growing channel who says it how it is. Love Jez, I do as well, mate. I absolutely love Jez, but yeah, cannot wait for the darts final. It is starting after this break. But Manchester United, look, I want us to bring in younger generation players, but we must hold on to experienced players as well, because if we don't hold on to any experienced players and we just bring in younger generation players, it's going to set us back. a few years. That's not it right. Look at Chelsea. They changed the system, having an AI scouting system. I do not want an AI scouting system. I just want us to have a normal scouting system where a normal person does it, and we don't bring in too many younger generation players. If we copy Chelsea, then we are no longer an elite football club, and Ineos need to pack their bags and get out of here. And so do the Glazers as well. Get Ineos out of here and the Glazers out of here if they do that. Completely sell the football club and let's 100% have new owners. If they just bring in younger generation players, it's just like, wow, you're going to set us back even further, and I can't handle that. Like I say, I'm willing to accept short term pain for long term success, but am I willing to accept long term mediocrity? No chance. Absolutely no chance. Do I like watching boxing? I'm not really a boxing fan, to be honest, mate. I'm more of a WWE fan, like your brother Jason is, and my cousin Jason. He's a WWE fan. I'm more into WWE, mate, than boxing. But I don't mind watching clips of boxing and that. But I've never been one who's got into boxing. I find it a bit too violent, like the punches and that. I find them a bit too extreme. But as we can see, Luke Littler signing merchandise. But obviously, like I say, I won't be able to have the sound on in the background because I'll get done for copyright. But Luke Littler is now entering the arena. Yeah, mate, I still watch that. Cool. I think WWE is getting better again, if you ask me. I really do think it went through a spell where it went a bit stale, but it's definitely getting a bit better now. Again, WWE, I think. They've definitely made changes to it, and changes to the better, I'd say. Like, they've released a lot of wrestlers, but they've also brought in some new wrestlers as well. But here we go. Cannot wait for this final. Obviously, he hammered Michael Smith earlier. Here he comes. His opponent. Obviously, he beats Cross beat Luke Humphries earlier. And now Cross is going up against sad day for the cricket community today. Yeah, I know, mate. Losing your life at 20 years old. Just so sad, honestly. Wow, unbelievable. But that's a great win you had at cricket, mate, at the weekend. You must be buzzing still you had that win against a team who literally wanted to sign you up and you beat them. Fair play. You showed them who was boss, mate. Absolutely showed them who was the boss. But how's your sexy car doing, mate? I'm jealous, even though I do not drive. Laugh out loud. I love it, mate. Love the car. You know, sometimes I park it outside your mum's house. Well, I park outside your mum's house all the time, so she's literally always looking outside at my car. And sometimes I park next to your girlfriend's car as well, so she can see it. But yeah, I love it, mate. Honestly, such a nice car. I mean, I don't go travelling too far in it. I mainly drive to Bath, Chippenham, Shepton Mallet, and like places, local places. I don't go too far out my way because I'm more of a fan who does local driving rather than long driving. Hope you don't speed. No, I don't, mate. I'm a very good driver. I've got a very clean license. I've been driving since 2016 and not once, touch wood, have I been pulled over by the police or anything. So I know I'm just doing things right. Just be careful, mate. Trouble around Bath. Sometimes someone says, "You're welcome to park in the garden." Thing is, I get nervous that I'm going to take my wing mirror off, you know. because before on my first car, literally parking in your mum's garden, I hit my wing mirror, so I get nervous, but I'm happy leaving the car where I park it, mate, to be honest, because your mum gets a good view of it, so yeah, that won't be sustainable, Sweden. No, I know, Hayden Cox, it wouldn't. As the final is about to get underway now, I'm watching on Now TV, so this has turned into a bit of a darts watch along now. I was talking about Manchester United. Now I'm talking about the darts. Ah, mate, that's quite tight spot. Same to keep your mirrors. Hee hee hee. Oh, here we go. Link let's alert. It was 405. Being a slow start there. Cross here. What can he do? That's about what, 40 or something. Again, low scoring so far, being a sluggish start by both of them. Well, I guess they're just warming themselves up, really. Here we go, Luke Lister. Oh, that's decent. 140. Still playing PS5? Yes, I am, mate. So I take a console. Crosshair, what's he got in response? Hold on, just going to mute the mic a second while I put the sound on my TV. Here we go. I got the sound on it a little bit now. Littler requires 78. 1-0 Luke Littler. That's a very good throw. What game are you playing at the moment? I'm playing Fallout 4. So good. Ah, is it? I can't say I've played a lot of them Fallout games, to be honest, eh? 180! Luke Littler's just hit 180. Crosshair, 140. Littler here. Cross is now throw in. 180. Cross has just hit 180. 59. I think that announcer just said. To Luke Littler there. Littler thrown again. 90 something there. Cross thrown again. 180. Yep, 180 so far, mate. Oh, 1-1. I do have the sound on slightly, so I can hear a little bit in the background, like what sounds are going to get in that. But here we go. Let's see. 180. The first 180 in the match. Here we go. It's Luke Littler. 100. I used to play darts with Bro, but he always beats me. More than likely, I'll get beat, mate, in all seriousness, if I play darts. Here's Fabian Cross. 93. There's a cross. Luke Lister here. Going for 180. Say 140. Just missed out. 2-1. Oh, who to, Hayden Cox? Because obviously I'm watching on the LTE. Crosshair thrown it. 98. Or is it 50? I think he just said 58 actually. 139. Cross. Oh, 2-1 to Cross. I'm just seeing that now, mate. This must be it. Oh, here we go. He's aiming for... What's he aiming for here, Cross? 133, and he requires 38. Got Sophie snoring next to me, and the kids are trying to watch TV to watch. Yeah, hard work, laugh out loud. Oh, that's peak, mate. That's funny, mate. I'm not going to lie. Absolute peak. Here's Crosshair and throw in. Oh, just missed out on the treble 16 there. He's throwing again. And he's done it. 2-1. Wow, you're quite a bit ahead of me, Hayden Cox. Here we go. Luke Lessler. Oh, 140 there. It's 2 legs to 1 to Cross at the moment. Here we go. Cross here. One of them's a toddler, and the other one isn't one yet. It's Hayden Cox. So they're still both very small, very tiny. Here we go. Cross throwing it. Kerryon Cross. 100. Luke Lister doing that a bit, doing a bit of shushing. Here we go. I got a 7-month-old and a 3-year-old nearly, mate. Yeah, that is lovely, Ryan. Here we go. Luke Lister throwing again. Here we go. 140. Cross goes again. Not bad throw in there. 63. No more kids. Laugh out loud. 2's enough. Oh, what a throw. Luke Lessler on the double 20. What a throw. It's now 2-2. Cross starts the third leg. 9-14 to 17 here in Aberdeen. I'm only 2-1, not got any yet. Oh, I'm only 21, sorry. I thought you were talking about the darts. 180! Luke Lessler throws another 180. Had a random prank call me, oh no, the other day saying that I am a kid with them. But that's lying. Fucking idiots. Mate, I'm 30. Being 31 this year. Yeah, both our birthdays are the same month, mate. Yours is like on the 15th of October. Mine's on the 19th of October. Here we go. Luke Lister here, throwing the dart. And he requires 123. Across here. Oh, not bad throw there. On November the 20th, so close to both. 125 cross there. Listener going for it. Oh, almost hit the bullseye there. Listener requires 25. What's a start this has means to the game? Yeah, I agree, Hayden Cox. It really has, mate. Cross here. What's he aiming for the tops? Oh, just missed on the double 20. This is an opportunity here for Luke Littler. Here we go. Now, he's done it. Double 10. 3-2 to Luke Littler. As a couple are dressed in the crowds there, wearing Mario outfits. Luigi and Mario. $96. I can hear the commentary. It's not loud, mate. I've only got it on in the background, so no, I won't get done for copyright. 180 now. There you go. I turned it down a bit, but no, I won't get done because it's not like I got it on full blast or anything, so it'd be okay. And I'm not being monetized yet anyway. I'm not making money on videos yet, so I don't have to worry about that yet. But anyway, I turned it down a bit. But no, don't worry, mate. I won't get in any trouble because I'm not monetized yet. It's only if you're showing the game and you have it on in the background, you'll get demonetized, obviously. No, you're just looking out for me, mate. 139 there. Crosses hit. Listener. 93. Requires 128. Cross requires 126. 3-3. Oh. How long you been doing YouTube now, mate? Quite a long time, mate. You know, I've been doing it for... I started in 2011, really, but I wasn't really doing it full-time then. It's only the last 3 years that I've been doing YouTube full-time, really, to be honest. Been great likeness. They're all, to be honest, yeah. But here we go. Oh, what a throw! 2 double 14s there. That's unbelievable by Cross. Oh. Well, one of them went on just on the black, actually, but the other one he got onto the reds. What a throw. 140. There for Cross. Luke Littler. $137. Get that YouTube button, mate. You can do it. You won't get a button until you hit that 10k, mate. But on Amazon, you can buy one for when you hit 1k now. So I may treat myself to one off of Amazon, buy a 1k button, celebrate the fact that I got up to 1k subscribers when I reached that milestone. Cross is bold, but at least he isn't a fraud like someone else we know. Oh, that's peak, mate. I'm not going to lie. That is absolutely peak, mate. That's the funniest comment in the night, mate. I'm not going to lie. Oh, wow. 4-3 Cross. Okay. He requires 87 here. He's not going to get a poking hit, the commentator just said. Here we go. As he throws it, the number 14, double 14, 4-3. Game on here. This is anyone's game here. Luke Littler here, throwing again. 53. Littler has similar haircut to you, mate. Both sort. Yeah, man, but no doubt you will hit 10k more subs. You get more views and sponsors too. Yes, I know, mate. Absolutely. Here we go. Luke Littler throwing again. Is this going to be 180? It is 180. Oh, yes, it is. The fifth 180 in the match. But yeah, I agree, Ryan. Absolutely. You never know. Since I hit that 1k, 10k is not impossible because I never thought I'll get up to near the 1k mark. This is just an absolute dream for me. Let's have it right, mate. Because it's something I did not expect in my wildest dreams to get anywhere near 1K. I was thinking I'll be lucky if I get out to 500 subscribers. So to be near that 1K is just, it's the stuff of dreams. It really is. And it's all thanks to you guys. It really is. Every single one of you, you're landing it. You really are landing it. Every single one of you. Luke Littler requires 80. 4-4. As Cross is throwing. $96. Oh, here we go. Luke Littler. Is this the moment he goes through? Aiming for double 10. 180. Oh. Cross here begins the fifth leg. This is the deciding leg now, I believe. Well, not the deciding leg, because there's 5 legs altogether. Here we go, Luke Littler, 180! He's on a 9-darter, Littler. Oh, wow, the second 180 in the match. Well, make that 8 now, because Hayden Cox has said there's been another 180. Of course, the trouble is when you're watching on Now TV, you are behind. Luke Littler, yep, another 180 hit. There we go. 8 180s. Here we go. Damn, he missed the 8. Luke Littler here. Oh, unlucky. Not bad throw in there. He requires 48, Luke Littler. Got much going on in the week, Josh. Yeah, I'm keeping myself busy, mate. You know, I do football club on a Monday. I go to my social unit on a Wednesday. I do a games night with my neighbour in the building downstairs in the communal lounge where I live. So, yeah, I'm doing plenty to keep me occupied, mate. I really am. Listener requires 20 here. Let's see what Cross can get. $64. Luke Littler. Oh, he's missed a double 10. He's missed again. Oh, yes. 5-4 Littler. Here we go. This is it. Luke Littler could go through here. Sick, mate. That's so good. Remember Project Search? Yeah, I do, mate. Fun times. It really was fun times. I enjoyed that. Nice experience, you know, working in a restaurant and different departments. I enjoyed that. Nice experience. Really was. Here we go. Luke Littler here. 180! The 9th 180 and the match. Brilliant. Cross hitting it again. Is he going to go for 180? 139. Luke Littler here. Is he going for another 180? He is! The 10th 180. No, it's 140. Sorry, apologies. 140. Here we go. Fabian Cross. Here we go. Luke Littler, 124 requires. Oh, is he going to go for it? Oh, just missed the bullseye. Unlucky. But requires 25. Cross here requires 126. Oh, that's not a bad throw. Goes on the green more. He's aiming for something here. He's aiming for the 6. Oh, just missed it. Treble 6 he was aiming for. Here's Luke Littler. Here we go. Can he aim for the top? He's done it! Luke Littler wins! Yes! Get in, Luke the Nuke. Come on! That's what I'm talking about, mate. He wins another Premier League final. Get in! Yes, Luke the Nuke has done it once again. What a game, what a night of darts. Loved it. Oh, brilliant, Hayden Cox. Absolutely loved it, mate. But yeah, I was really only planning to do an hour tonight, and I've done an hour and a half. But this is what happens when you're communicating with people and watching darts and other things, doing other things. I've gone a lot longer tonight than usual, but don't you tell Jan off. Yeah, it was good for you, mate. I didn't like being there because I was told what to do all the time. I love being independent, mate. I do, mate. You know, this is why I'll be delighted when I'm doing YouTube as my job, because I can literally do what I like as a job, you know, be brilliant, honestly. But anyway, thank you for joining me this evening. I appreciate your company. I'm going to get off now. You're putting in the effort, mate, to bring out content. I appreciate it. But cheers for watching, everyone. And thank you very much to your company, Ryan, and to Hayden as well. Both of you landing it, mate. You landed it tonight. You smashed it. Good night, all. Be your own boss, mate. You're welcome, mate.